The debate. There's an arena in, there it is, the arena in Milwaukee where the 8 GOP presidential hopefuls took the stage last night. It was a heated debate covering a wide range of topics, including the candidate who was not there. Rachel Scott in Milwaukee with the highlights for us. Good morning, Rachel.
Robin, good morning. With Donald Trump sitting this debate out, his closest rival, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, was bracing for an onslaught of attacks. But in the end, it was a political newcomer, entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy, who was the top target.
Overnight, a heated and combative Republican debate. 8 candidates facing off for the first time and not holding back.
I'm the only person on the stage who isn't bought and paid for.
Going back and forth, being childish is not helpful to the American people to decide on the next leader of our country.
This is exactly why Margaret Thatcher said, if you want something said, ask a man. If you want something done, ask a woman.
But the candidate drawing the most attention and criticism, Vivek Ramaswamy, the 38-year-old entrepreneur and fierce defender of Trump, recently seeing a rise in the polls.
I'm not sure I exactly understood Mike Pence's comment, but I'll let you all parse that out. For me, it's pretty simple. That's something a U.S. president can do with focus, and I'll deliver on it.
Well, let me explain it to you. Vivek, if I can. I'll go slower this time. We don't need to bring in a rookie. We don't need to bring in people without experience.
It was Ramaswamy's first debate.
You have no foreign policy experience, and it shows.
And you know what? The foreign policy experience that you all have.
The businessman tried to address his lack of political experience early on.
Who the heck is this skinny guy with a funny last name, and what the heck is he doing in the middle of this debate stage? I'll tell you, I'm not a politician.
That line later called down by former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie.
I've had enough already tonight of a guy who sounds like ChatGPT standing up here. And the last person in one of these debates, Brett, who stood in the middle of the stage and said, "What's a skinny guy with an odd last name doing up here?" was Barack Obama.
But the candidate who earned the center spot on the stage, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, did not stand out from the rest of the pack.
Our country is in decline. This decline is not inevitable. It's a choice. We need to send Joe Biden back to his basement.
The sparring on stage ranged from foreign policy to clashing over abortion restrictions.
But just to be clear, Governor, would you sign a 6-week ban federally?
I'm going to stand on the side of life.
I am on the record, and I stand behind that we should not have a federal abortion ban.
We need to stop demonizing this issue.
But there was some consensus. Nearly every single candidate agreed former Vice President Mike Pence did the right thing on January 6th. DeSantis ready to move on.
I kept my oath to the Constitution that day. There's no more important duty. So answer the question.
I've answered this before.
So yes.
Why are we? Mike did his duty. I got no beef with him. But here's the thing: is this what we're going to be focusing on?
I'm relieved.
Going forward, the rehashing of this.
About an hour into the debate, the focus turned to the candidate who was not on the stage, the frontrunner, former President Donald Trump, now facing 4 indictments and 91 charges.
Would you still support him as your party's choice? Please raise your hand if you would.
Almost all of the candidates eventually raising their hands.
Whether or not you believe that the criminal charges are right or wrong, the conduct is beneath the office of President of the United States. And you know, this is the great thing about this country. Booing is allowed, but it doesn't change the truth. It doesn't change the truth.
Christie was booed multiple times for going after the former president. Trump sat this debate out entirely, instead releasing a pre-recorded interview with a conservative talk show host. As his rivals look to get back on the campaign trail today, the former president is preparing to surrender to authorities in Georgia.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.